Let's write code in Webots to drive our differential drive robot. Hey everyone, my name is Kajal, and in today's Webots tutorial, we're going to be writing a code in Python to drive our differential drive robot. I'll include all the timings in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into it. First thing first, in my last tutorial, I forgot to add physics. So that's what we're going to do first. So on your scene tree, select robot, robot wheel hinge joint, endpoint solid, physics, and then we're going to add physics. Click on the plus icon at the top and select physics, click add, and you're done. We'll repeat the same with the second wheel. Lastly, we'll add physics to our robot. So select robot, go all the way at the bottom, physics, similar to before, click on the plus sign, select physics and click add. Now make sure to save your Webots world. Now given the X and Y directions have changed in this Webot, I'm going to have to make some changes. So I'm going to move my eyes in the opposite direction. So go back to the scene tree, solid, left eye, translation, make Y as minus 0.045 and do the same for your right eye. And then I'm going to move my robot around. And you can see the eyes are now facing in the other direction. Make sure to keep saving your Webots world. Lastly, let's also give our motor some name. So go back to the scene tree. Under joint device, rotational motor, we have motor 2. And up here we have motor 1. Now with that, let's start writing controllers. Let's start by creating a new controller. On your menu bar, click on File, New Robot Controller. It's going to open up a window. Click Continue. You can choose your programming language. I'm going to go with Python and click Continue. Now give your controller a name. I'm just going to call it My Controller Diff Drive. And then click Continue. Make sure to select Open My Controller in Text Editor and click Done. It will open the controller on the right side panel, which will make it easier for you to edit the code. Alternatively, you can use your own editor of choice. One last thing, now we are going to set our robot to use this new controller. So go back to your scene tree, under Robot, scroll all the way to the bottom and select Controller. At the bottom, click on the select list to get a list of all the controller choices. Now select the new file you created. For me, that's going to be My Controller Diff Drive and click OK. Lastly, make sure to keep saving your Webots world. Now let's get into the code. Webot does a good job of creating the basic setup for you, and it also gives you a lot of comments on things you're supposed to do to drive your robot. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create main. This is not required in Python, but I like to do it. Next, you're going to create a robot instance, then time step. In our case, we're going to use constant time step of 64. Now it's time to create motor instances. In here, you're going to add your motor name depending on what you have named it in the Webots world. I went with motor underscore 1 and motor underscore 2. So make sure to call that name to get an instance of that motor. We'll be creating two instances. One is for left and one is for right. Now the next step is very important in Webots. After creating instances of your motor, you have to set the position and velocity. We're going to set our position to infinity and our velocity to 0. We will be driving our robots based on velocity, so we're setting the position to infinity. We will start with an initial velocity of 0. Next, we have our while loop. Basically, in your simulation, every time it goes through a time step, this is the loop that's going to keep running. So at each time step, we are going to give our motors a certain velocity to drive it forward. Let's start with max speed. In our case, it's 6.28. So let's create a variable for that. Similar to Webots World, make sure to keep saving your controller code as well. Now it's time to test this. So go to your Webots simulation, click on the play icon to run your simulation. As you can see, the robot starts driving forward. Let's take a few minutes to understand how differential drive works. With differential drive, when you give same speed to both of your motors, it will drive forward. If we give both the wheels same speed in opposite direction, the wheel will rotate in position. Now by giving different speeds to each left and right wheel, we can make it drive in a different direction. If we give one wheel less speed and the other wheel a little more speed, then it will turn while driving forward. In other words, it will drive around in a large circle. Now let's give that a try. I'm going to reset my simulation. I'm going to give max speed to one wheel and negative max speed to the other wheel. Make sure to save your Webots code and then run the simulation. As you can see, the robot is driving around on its own. Next, let's give half the speed to one wheel and max speed to the other wheel. Once again, make sure to save the code before running the simulation. As you can see, the robot is now taking an arch, and if you let it run, it's going to complete a full circle. I'll include this code in the description below, so make sure to check that out. This was a quick introduction to Webots Python code. Next is to take this learning and turn it into projects. Throughout this series, we're going to do some fun projects such as wall following and line following robot. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.